One
Yeah, Your Excellency.
Yes, sir.
You are welcome to our midst.
Thank you. I want to first of all
long awaited.
Yes, I want to first of all apologize.
No problem. I hope your trip today was really good, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, as I told you earlier when we discussed that our administrative team will meet with you. So this is our administrative team.
Okay, 1 minute.
Gentlemen, this is Senator Andy Uba, His Excellency Senator Andy Uba, who is running for governor of Anambra State. Welcome to this forum, everyone. You are all welcome this evening. On this forum organized by USA partners with Andy Uba for governorship of Anambra State, I am Dr. Chike Oramah, an engineer, but currently working as a financial professional here in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. I'm the organizer and the coordinator of these USA partners with Senator Andy Uba for governor of Anambra State. Today is simply to kickstart our mission. Senator Andy Uba is here for introduction. Yeah, can the buy you? Leonye na right? On phone, as we discussed earlier, he affirmed he is ready to work with us, which is he is here to primarily confirm that. Today is simply affirmation of our mutual understanding to work together for greater cause of moving our state to a great height as has never been before. This is just our dream, every one of us here. On this note, gentlemen, briefly introduce yourself, and then we go from here. Naboy, we start from you, my co-organizer.
Yes,
No,
I heartily welcome His Excellency, distinguished Senator Andy Uba, Andy Uba. Yes. It's a pleasure to finally be a virtual presence. Yeah. I've always admired it from afar, but this is a golden opportunity. My name is Samuel Moloku from Umoji, Idemili North. I am residing here in Nashville, retired deputy sheriff with Davidson County Sheriff's Office, but also still into private security business. So I wholeheartedly support your candidacy, and I hope that by His grace, you will enter Agoka come November 6th. Thank you very much.
Dr. Peter.
Yes, okay. I also joined the earlier two speakers to welcome our Honorable Senator Andy Uba. My name is Dr. Peter Azogini, also from Umoji. I'm married to the second daughter of Chief VVI Okoye, the pioneer and organizer of Catholic Women Association in Nigeria. I haven't met you, but I've heard about you, and I'm lending my support to your endeavor, and hoping that if it materializes, that you will help move our state, our great state, to the next higher level. Thank you very much.
Okay, from the screen, I'm calling Chief.
Thank you, Chief Organizer. It's my pleasure to meet virtually with our Honorable Senator Anambra. I've heard about him, and he's a known name. My name is Dozie Nama Akonwata Namobia. I am unannounced gubernatorial candidate for Anambra State, but I had to withdraw because of the zoning issue.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to withdraw. I'm an executive member of Anambra State APC in Amobia chapter.
Okay.
So it's my pleasure seeing you virtually, and it's all our intention to move Anambra State forward, to make Anambra State an exemplary state where security, progress, peace, and unity will reign, so that we can all be happy to be associated with Anambra State. That's our home. It's a charity begins at home. And we are leaning our support on you, hoping that you will move these objectives to make Anambra State #1 state, where security will reign, and progress, industrialization, where people could be happy, socially, and otherwise. On that note, I'm supporting the organization that put you up here, and I'm leaning my support on you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Following my screen, Dr. Chike is okay.
Good evening, everybody. Just like others have said, I welcome you to this forum, Your Excellency, Senator Andy Oba. My name is Dr. Chike Zoke. I am from Umuchu. Professionally, I'm a pharmacist and an academic doctor too. I live here in Nashville, and this is on the side. We've had an occasion to meet once or twice, but I know with all the millions of people you've met individually and personally, you might not remember. But we are here to listen to your program for Anambra State and to offer as much help and support as we can. So you're welcome to the forum.
Thank you very much. From my screen again, Dr. Afami Kejian. Over to you.
My brother, Chike. Distinguished, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Afami Kejian, how monye Nnewi. Muna meet beho. Mana, I will a lot of close friends. I have a lot of close friends, and from Ifeni name Nuguru Makayo, Iwe ezigbo mmadụ to the core.
Thank you.
Iwe ezigbo mmadụ to the core, and actually onye ya do fair to every Anambra citizen. From Ifeni Nuguru, mmadụ doka inwere obi ọcha. Because ide Jesus governor ki we bata ego. Chineke agozigo already. Chineke agozigo already. Nwanne nwoke we enyi nwoke Chike Oramah, Dr. Chike Oramah, but I'm invited to this forum.
Yeah.
And Muna Chike bi na Nashville. Amam Chike na nwunye very, very well. Chike Oramah ha etinye aka n'ife ọwụna akwụghị ọtọ. Ebe ọwụna ya na nwunye etinyere aka ịma na ife ahụ kwụ ọtọ. So I welcome you to this forum, and I need to know that Chineke bịa kwara gị ụzọ.
Amen.
Chineke kwara gị ụzọ. Ife a chọrọ onye ya ebunite ndị be anyị enu. Maka na ote na to the credit of ndị rugoronu. Ote na ndị mmadụ ji agbagharị mana anyị chọrọ onye ya enyezi aka kwa ụzọ ahụ ọfụma. And we pray that God will bless you and give you the chance, the opportunity. Ki we do on the by Ghana the right direction. So I rest my case. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you very much. Oh, Senator, onye eji apa no buda. Yes, so nonso by my screen, you need to show your face and talk to us, please. Okay. Go on.
Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Senator Andy Oba. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay, all right. Okay, Senator, welcome. So, one name.
You're breaking off. Senator.
Yes.
Here with the administrative team. I'm whenever. So I chose the kita on Guma. I no name Olugu. Senator.
Because thank you. I hope people are hearing me, right?
Yes. Yeah.
First of all, I have to apologize for coming late for this program. It was put in, the time was for 7 o'clock, I think. But by that 7, we are still out there. Sometimes we don't finish at what we are doing till 3, 4 in the morning. You know, you have to go into everybody's house to plead for their support, to ask for their support. Because I want to thank you all for having the patience to wait for me to, because if you don't believe in this project, there's no way you wait up to this time for us to talk. So I want to thank you. I'm very grateful. Now, I'm sure you will know the situation in Anambra State. We're in a very bad shape, very bad shape. There's no state like Anambra now. So, having anybody come back from, I lived in Los Angeles for years, still live, my children are still there in Los Angeles. I'm sure if it's now, I won't be able to come back here. If not, when I came back to join Obasanjo when he was in office. The situation now is worse than anything you can think of. And for Anambra, I don't know how to describe Anambra State. The whole place has been run down, roads are bad. You can't even move anywhere. It takes you hours to go even from my village, which is Oga, to Kulobia. You have to go through Ezinifte, Nobi, that side, in order for you to come to Kulobia. It takes you hours. And you're still in the same state where local government money is being distributed. Like in my local government, we get about 120 million every month. I think it's gone up to 200 million every month. Do you know that not even one penny? What it does is it comes to ask the local government chairman to sign this. They will sign off and give him the cash. It gives them 5 million naira to pay salary and everything. Instead of on that, and when I was in the Senate, I moved a motion and I put the bill for local government autonomy, whereby at least let them have their money. You could have put a system in place where if they get that money from the local government, they can, even if he's taking from the 200, let him take 100 and leave 100 for them, for keep putting roads. Every month they put roads of 100 million roads. By the time you know it, the whole place will be developed. That creates jobs for people now supply sand. Do you hear me? Can you do that?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear you.
Those women they did not supply agenda, supply this, but all these things are not happening. He pockets this money and then nothing happening. Everywhere, it's not only in, I'm just using my local government as an example. It does the same in Umuoji, in different all the other places. So it's something that we need to change. We need to come, maybe because of the years we've lived in the US. You feel so sad for what is going on for people here. Now, first of all, security has broken down. You can't even go out in the night. We have to put up a system whereby Now he can't even engage these IPOP people and people that are here. He's afraid of engaging them. Now they say sit at home Mondays and Fridays. How do you do business doing that?
Yeah.
People are suffering. People are suffering. Now, what we did, we engaged this IPOP. I engaged them with my partners. We engaged them. We had meetings with them. That was why they said, okay, they're not going to Mondays and those days. People should not sit at home. But people are still afraid of now. The hoodlums have taken over the system. The governor cannot even check them. It's going. All he needs is to pack money. I heard that his wife wants to contest for governorship of. Mayor of Houston. She said to go to the mayor of Houston with Anambra. Yeah, wants to contest for mayor of Houston. They are giving money to charity. They are giving hundreds of millions to charity in Houston so that she can contest for that.
Wow.
I'm telling you. We are going through a very big mess. So that's why we need to come together with your support. You have people here in Anambra State that you're sending money to that uses them. So you can tell them what to do. It's only when you advise them. They are suffering. They will tell you what is going on too. Things are so difficult, you cannot believe it. Whereby some people are no more going to school. Health is completely broken down. Infrastructure, do you know there's no government house in Anambra? Go to every state has a government house. Look at Owerri. Look at even Ebonyi. Built a fantastic government with all flyovers everywhere. Now, Anambra people are businessmen that you see in every city in every state. Anambra people are there doing business. Come to Abuja, come to Lagos, they own all these properties. Here, they can't even do the same here in their own state because of insecurity. We don't have a government house. No, do you know where the government is living? They are living in a place where the judge's old, Anambra judge's old house. That's where they're living. When I won 2000, I couldn't even sleep there. I used to come to work from my village to Oka. For those 17 days that I worked as a girl, you can't sleep there. Coming from you, there's no way you can. Coming from US, there's no way you can even sleep. But they've been there for 16 years now. Nothing. They've not been able to build one single government house. None. So that's first of all what we will do. Security is number one. Number two is infrastructure. Health is completely broken down. All they're doing is to find how they will use government to collect money from this COVID money. It puts money, COVID, and they collect money and they spend the money for nothing. There's an investigation going on which they did. In one swoop, we had 88 billion naira investigation they took from what do you call it? Local government money, 88 billion. As 88 billion naira, not to talk about security vote, not to talk about other things that he's getting. He's just looting, he's looting the state, So it's for us to come to, education is, okay, now look at education. The girl that came first, which is Anambra that came first in school start, is from Lagos. It's an Anambra person. Because Lagos has an educational system that is built very well. Now we don't have that in Anambra. Why can't we put that up in Anambra? So we'll do that in we have 3 senatorial zones, which will put up that educational school and a system that will help our kids to be able to compete. Then agriculture is a mess. You don't even know where to start. Is it youth and sports? Disabled, nothing for disabled. They don't care. He doesn't give a damn about what is going on. Now, surprisingly, he lived in the States, so surprisingly. Finished and he was he lived in Houston, lived in Houston. Nothing. It behaves like, I don't know, like I won't even say a trader, like a bushman. All he does is, you come to him, he drinks. If you're ready to drink, then you drink with him. From morning, he drinks. Okay, they were doing an election. This man was drunk. From the time he promised the president he was going to give him 25%, he couldn't even give the president 1%. He couldn't give because he was drunk from the time elections about 8 in the morning till 6. He woke up and said, what's by giving him the MSC election? That's the way it is. So please, we have to come together to help our state. We are in trouble. We are seriously in trouble. My reason for running is that a lot of people are suffering. I did 2007. People that have been feeling since 2007, they've been suffering till today. Peter did okay, but this man is worse than Peter, worse, and everything upside down. I know there are questions. It's better when you ask me so that we can now engage. I think the system is stopping. Yeah.
We're hearing you.
Okay, so let's talk. Let's converse so that I can, at least when you ask me questions, we can now go from there. This is just brief of what is going on here. We are in trouble. We need your help. Because you see, when the system, when I get into government, like I said to them, they say, why are you talking to people in the US? I say, yeah, because I want one or two of you to come in here and be commissioners of something so that we can help this place work.
Okay. Can I ask one question?
Sorry, please. Not now. Senator, have you finished?
Yeah.
Well, I want to let us engage ourselves and see where we go from here.
Primarily, our major aim today is primarily introduction and mutual understanding.
Yes.
And as you have reconfirmed that you are ready to work with us.
Yes.
So I will go down a little bit, telling you what we can do and the way we move forward. Okay. Right. You just mentioned the people who were sending money home. It's not only just sending money home, right? We have organized support groups at our base in Anambra, and those base they are just strong enough. These action groups implementing our strategies, the strategies we structured and set it up for quite a long time, even before you did your primaries.
Yes.
Our strategy will be discussed with you as soon as you are available for that. Okay. With our action group and strategy, we are ready for such a grassroots campaign. The majority of the voters will say, yes, this is my candidate. Already, some work is going on at the background. After this, our mutual understanding, you will definitely be seeing posters with you, posters, banners, our support group with t-shirts and caps, right? You'll be seeing it now. Once they receive a command from us, they will go on. Yeah. So, as I said, all we have on ground for this campaign is meant to put in force a campaign Anambra State have never seen before. And hearing from you, it gives us that confidence. Yeah. Our discussions with you, our base group, local leaders who we now organize, and they will come and meet with you to showcase who is who, to start full implementation of our strategy. We appreciate you being here today, and we have heard you, and we are satisfied personally. So at least the work and efforts that has been in progress for quite a long time now, not last week, not last month, but it has been going on for months. At least you have, with your answers, shown that there is a bright light in the future. So, gentlemen, as I said, this is just introductory part. He will still come back to us when we discuss, after discussing our strategies with him, and then we go from there. So, but let me allow 2 questions, please.
And let me ask you something. Is Nonso still around? Nonso, I've not heard from Nonso. He tried and he didn't work. Can I?
Okay. Nonso, you are back, right? Can you unmute yourself and talk to us?
Oh, okay. Yes, I had some network glitches. So, yeah, Senator, like I was saying, I was trying to welcome you to us now. I would say welcome to America, because as an on a global village, So when I welcome, we'll support you the much we can, you know, and pray for you for your aspirations. That was what I was saying at that time. But as like Chike said, as time goes on, we will plan our strategies like as one, you know. So you're welcome, sir. You're so much welcome.
Surname.
Wago.
Wago.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Neighbor now. Yeah. It's
okay. Wow.
Krian just logged in now. Also say Krian, can you talk to us though you are late?
Okay, sorry, I was driving. Okay, Senator, I can you.
Thank you.
We are expecting you before, but thank God you came online. Okay,
I apologize for coming late.
Okay, Abomo onye alo. Boloko onye bengige na alo. Mona Chris ngige goni anokofu party bo nwanne. Oh, my uncle.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Chris ngige na my father bo nwanne. They are cousins. So I live in Nashville too. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
And nice meeting you, and I wish you the very best of luck. And I pray that the intention of Anambarians in the area of security and other ways that the masses fight for something positive. And I pray that that listening ear to the masses, not to harden the mind like the previous governors, other ones. So we just want a positive change in Anambra.
Do you know the problem with other governors? Because they don't belong to the center. Once you are in the center, you get everything you need. Now, if I finish a meeting with other governors not at center, they go home and then go through one Alhaji to get to chief of staff to now get to the president.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
That's what they do. They don't try to engage the system. They try to now, after meeting, they go home. That's not, nothing has happened in Anambra. Nothing has changed. Nothing has happened. Nothing. Go to other states. Look at Imo State, what is going on in Imo State. Look at the development. Look at Ebonyi. Ebonyi just joined the other day. Ebonyi has gotten approval for millions and millions of dollars of what he's going to do because they're not in the center. Now, Anas and Nkai have not helped us. So they're not taking us anywhere. They are just here, just here in Anambra. They don't think about outside Anambra. But once you have the center gives you everything. I can bet you that the moment after November 6th or 7th, when the result will be called, and we come in as the governor of Anambra State, things will change. Now, directly, we have contact with the president. The president will do everything we want. If there are 5 governors in this country that will get something, I know I will be one of them. Because I've had a relationship with all the presidents that have been in this country. I haven't worked with Obasanjo in the Villa for 8 years. I haven't been friendly. I was the one taking care of the presidents, all of them, ex-presidents, as head of states. I was the one taking care of them. So I have a relationship with them. Whoever that will come in, and I have a relationship with the person that was going. So all I'm asking for is cooperation.
You don't take me to the car, right?
One name, Gige. You talk out to you.
Abu one name, Gige. I see one name, Chris. Abu Mungige kwa. One name, Chris.
One day, Chris.
Gige kamwana zakwa.
If I was just for us to develop our state, I have no problem. All I've done, I've taken the steps. Every step I took, I went to Gige to clear with him. Every step. Because he's the leader of the party. And I see him as the leader of the party. I have nothing wrong with him. He will tell me, yes, move. When I move, he now does something to dislodge me. You know, that's way. And every step, even from buying the form, I asked him to come and run. Come and run, let me support you. I'll spend my money, everything. Let's support you. He said, no, run. I bought the form, submitting the form. I came to him, saying, I'm sorry, go ahead. Everything I did, I took every step I took, I consulted him. At the end, he now tried to sabotage us. Because say, let's develop this state. Well, people are suffering. People are suffering in Anambra. I don't know how long you've been in Anambra, but if you come this time, I'm telling you, you swear not to come back to Nigeria, to Anambra again. And others says that, look at Ebonyi is wonderful. You can't even believe what Ebonyi is. Now look at Ebonyi. Look at Enugu. These are people that are respecting us. No, we don't have any respect because we are fighting each other here in Anambra State. So please, you people are the ones that will help us. Like nobody has even given you an answer whether you want 2 commissioners, I said, from America, 2 commissioners. But this is my constituency. I'm with you people, you know that. I came from there and I'm still there.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. As I promised, 2 questions, please.
Yes.
Only.
Okay. Are you in?
Yeah, you can go on. Yeah, please.
Okay. His Excellency Senator Anambra.
Yes, sir.
Dozie Nama from Amobia. Akomata Amobia. Ana m aga ọgọ na Nobi and be OC Grafo. So
deputy is from there now.
Yeah, deputy, yeah. Emeka. Yeah. My question is simple. I say in a city that doesn't have security is lost.
Yes.
And a country that doesn't have security is lost. Likewise, in a state that doesn't have security is lost. So my question is, what would be your plan to install security in our state? Knowing that security is the backbone of progress, investment.
Yes.
Progress, industrialization. People will come in when they know that they are secured to invest in Anambra State. What will be your plan once you get there?
First of all, jobs. If you create jobs for these youths and people that are creating problems, there won't be a problem about security. First of all, I'm engaging all these both IPOB, MASOB, and all these groups, trying to make sure, but the governor doesn't engage them. Rather, he fuels what they're doing in order for him to get security money, get security votes from what they are doing. First of all, security is number one. There's no, you can't get any state to move forward if their security is not. I cannot come and invest my money in Anambra, in any state, if there's no security in that state. So yes, my goal, first of all, is to make sure that I have people that will come in. We have been engaging them. I've been engaging them all the while. That's why now, you will see things are now coming down. I've been engaging them because I worked with them when Wazirike was there in prison. I was one of those that brought him out in prison. I went to visit him in that prison he was in Abuja several times to beg him, let people work. If you remember when they did census, they said shoot aside, you remember?
Yeah.
Many of them were killed. They were in the mortuary, about 70 of them. So when I came in, I went to Obasanjo and said, sir, I'm going to run as a governor, and there's no way I can do that with the security we have, the security in Anambra. So I said, okay. He said I should go. I went to visited the Wazirike in prison. He's my friend up to today. 3 times I visited him. He now sent some of his boys to work with me. That's why we were able to do that election in 2007. And now I'm still engaging these people, trying to see how we can work together, because we can't continue to kill ourselves or stop our businesses from working. Mondays and Fridays, they are bad. How can people not, you can't open your things so much. So we are engaging them. First of all, I'm working on the security now. I can't wait when I come in. I'm working on it so that by the time we win, then people will be safe to come and invest in Anambra State.
Thank you.
Yeah. One more question, please. Okay. I'm going to
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and your Excellency. The first time you win governorship, I got on your blueprint for the state.
Yes.
And one of the things that struck me was your plan for transportation.
Yes.
Where you wrote about water transport.
Yes.
I hope when you revisit that aspect of your plans.
Yes, let me tell you something. In the Senate, the president signed my bill for water transport.
Yes.
It's one of the bills I have about 16 bills that I did. 5 of them were signed assented by the president. 5. I have that water transport bill, agricultural credit scheme, tax scheme. I have about so many bills that 5 were signed into law. So that transportation bill is still on. It's signed by the president. So now you can buy a boat and put it in there and make money commercially. So I'm still thinking of doing that, and we'll do that for sure.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Before we wrap up, I will just show you a little slide of what is done already and what you will be meeting in Anambra State. Very brief. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can see it.
Yes, we can see it.
USA partner with Andy Oba. Yes, I can see it.
So this will be seen everywhere. And this is our banner. So
wow.
These stuff you see here are already, they are ready. So you don't be surprised if you see them.
And nothing I forget to say to you, I'm setting up we're going to be setting up a diaspora commission. I don't know what you think about that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea. And as I said, when I was making my speech, I mentioned the discussions that will be coming just anytime you are available. And this time, which you are available now, is even far much better for us, so that any of these hours, we sit down, I walk you through our strategy, and the more we discuss, getting you through what we want to do, how we plan it to make this campaign a different thing altogether.
Wow, thank you so much.
Can I just just one statement here?
Okay.
Honorable Senator.
Yes, sir.
If you will need ideas from some of us now in diaspora.
Yeah.
Because yes, you are in Nigeria and I've listened to you. You made a very good sense. Seems like the direction we usually take Anambra to, and you kind of solid in your stuff. So I kind of thank you. Some of us in the noble earlier, we had much more questions, but having listened to you, I'm quite sure that now you calm a lot of us down. So even I'm supporting the idea of having a situation where we can put ideas together, maybe give it to Dr. Oramah, that will help you. If you eventually take over, you have a plan or some policy things that you can work with from us in diaspora, because I've been Nigeria and major places like Dubai, major places like France. We want our home to be like some of these other areas. Yes. So security is important, okay, yes. But the infrastructure is also important. We are not talking about Ebony State, how it looks. On the Gureta Sera, the one of my bala, one so so if
you're right.
Yes. So I want to week because I'm of the group who see that now. Let's not judge somebody because of what other people have done or failed to do in office.
Yes.
You know, that is as the executive governor of a state, it depends on you to move the state forward.
Yes.
Not to listen to other federal people telling you what to do. You know, so we hope we will have that in you, you know, because Ayagam Ajundi Nankuchi, we will work with you. I will forward. I will talk to Chike Oramah and give him my ideas. You know, hopefully it will make into your blueprint. You know, as we move forward, and I'll be praying for you too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, I want to promise you that, like I said, I'm from, I still have a home in Los Angeles. I still live there. So I'm one of you. The only way this can develop is by working together with you to develop this place, because it's better for me to do so. With the ideas you have, we'll be able to do it. It's a mess. It's a big mess. And like you said, I go to Dubai, go to all these places, you wonder, they enjoy the places. When they come back to Anambra, you wonder what is going on in Nigeria.
That's right.
But I'm sure by the grace of God, God gives us an opportunity to develop Anambra. Now, let me tell you, in 2000, when I won, Gaddafi, a friend to Obasanjo, so he had an interest where I am when I was running. So he said he was going to give $400 million to develop this, by that River Niger. Yeah, I wanted to put a tourist place there for $400 million, but I was removed 17. And I called Peter, and that airport in Oba, I wanted to be there, but I called Peter. I said, Peter, why don't you take this? Peter, they ignored these things. They didn't want to do it. By now, we would have had some tourist place in that area, but having said so, the man is dead, but I'm sure there are still contacts outside that I can use to develop a place.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. No, Rin, and DK2 Dr. Peter Siwegwari. I did not very satisfied with talking with you. At least the time I spend the group today is not a waste. Everybody here, I confirm that. Even Dr. Afam was at work. He was coming up and on. After that, bomb na juma when you can see no 3 hours grace.
What I want to do, I would like to speak to you people often. Because campaign is we're almost coming to the end towards the election.
Yes.
I need to go often, so these things can help me to have ideas that I can use at the end.
I will definitely organize that, and I want something to discuss today. As I said, just introduction. So now I got Chike is okay. Dr. Chike is okay. Can you lead us in prayers? Because we leave Senator to go and rest, and then we now continue and wrap up, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Father God, we thank you for this our gathering this evening. We present Senator Andy Oba before your throne of mercy. We ask for your grace upon his head. We ask that you help him to achieve the aim of his aspirations. We ask that you lead him safely to Aguaca to be the next governor of Anambra State.
Amen.
We ask that all the members of all these admin that gather here today, that will still be able to be meeting and be discussing with him and articulating issues that are particularly important to us and to Anambra State in general. And we ask that every idea, every intention that we have towards making Anambra State to be better will manifest through him. In Jesus' name we have prayed.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Come on, you pastor.
I told my brother,
Good night. Very, very soon.
I'm grateful.
Very, very
I'm so
soon.
grateful. Because thank you so
Thank you,
much.
His Excellency. Thank you.
thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're staying back a little bit. Why take much of your time? What do you call the frozen cooking?
Oh, good. Ngige.
Sir, Emmanuel Kita can follow you to God. I'm at him not go Hey, what the now? Even numbers have ages in ya.
Oh my God. Okay. Let me take.
I'll drop go.
I'll drop go. So, come on now.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really grateful for us being here and being so patient enough. Chief Namane, Nama, sorry. In your plan grew to stay for 30 minutes now. Ona to you know, many exceed without begging him. So because it was I see